Namaskar, IMD welcomes you in its weekly weather discussion of 23rd March 2023. So, during last week, IMD has issued warnings and forecast time to time for different weather extremes over different parts of the country. Accordingly, due to the movement of two consecutive western disturbances, their associated cyclonic circulations, that is called induced cyclonic circulations, north-south troughs, and moisture incursion over parts of the country. Country reported rainfall, thunder showers, hailstorm, gusty winds activity over most parts of the country during the last week. Accordingly, due to the prevailing rainy conditions, cloudiness over different parts of the country, no significant heat wave conditions prevailed during the week, and also because of likely rainfall activity over different parts of the country during next 2 weeks, also no significant heat wave conditions likely during next 2 weeks. We will discuss now last week's synoptic systems. As already mentioned, there are two western disturbances. First during 17th to 19th, second during 19th to 22nd, affected our parts of the country and also induced cyclone circulation seen during the period of 17 to 21, east-west trough from 17 to 21, north-south trough from Arabian Sea to northwest India during 17 to 18, and north-south trough from South Peninsular India to Central India over most days of the week. Under the influence of these synoptic systems, good amount of rainfall reported during the week. From right hand side figure, you can see that most parts of the country reported light to moderate rainfall. In addition to heavy to very heavy rainfall also reported over Odisha on 2 days and over East UP on 1 day during the week. If we look at the heavy rainfall data, heavy rainfall also reported over Tamil Nadu on 5 days, over coastal Andhra Pradesh, Assam, Meghalaya 3 days, over Himachal Pradesh, Haryana, Bihar, Southern and West Bengal, Telangana and Rayalaseema 2 days, North Central Karnataka, Chhattisgarh, East MP, Jharkhand, Odisha, GWB, East and West Uttar Pradesh and Punjab on 1 day during the week. As regards reported maximum temperatures, they were either normal or below normal over most parts of the country as already mentioned. If we look at week wise and seasonal rainfall, so you can see that from the left hand side map it is weekly rainfall, subdivision rainfall map. From this you can see that over most parts of the country this axis to large axis rainfall reported, except below normal to normal rainfall activity over Jammu Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Arunachal Pradesh and our islands and coastal Karnataka, where this rainfall were normal to large deficient. And if you look at right hand side figure, it is a seasonal map. You can from this also say that 29, 22 plus 2, that is 24 where subdivisions reported either axis or large axis rainfall. Otherwise only 5 plus 3 plus 4, that is 12 subdivisions reported below normal to normal rainfall. Now let us look at today's prevailing synoptic systems. So right now one western disturbance is active over Iran and adjoining parts of Afghanistan, and its associated cyclone circulation also lies over southwest Rajasthan, and a trough north-south trough runs from Rayalaseema to southern parts of Jharkhand in lower tropospheric levels. So under the movement of this western disturbance, our northwest India likely to receive this rainfall, thunderstorm, hailstorm activity during next 2 days, and thereafter this activity will shift to central slowly, and then it is likely to continue over central India during 25 to 26th, and on 26th it is also expected over east, northeast and south peninsular India. This rainfall of south peninsular India will also start especially over Tamil Nadu and Kerala from the period of 23rd, that is during the most days of the week. Thunderstorm, lightning and rainfall activity likely to continue over especially east coast, that is coastal Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, etc. So this is what we have written here, and now we can see that action suggested during the time of thunderstorm activity. This stay indoors, close windows and doors, and avoid travel is possible, and so many so forth here we have mentioned. And it is also suggested kindly visit our IMD website, Facebook, Twitter for daily updates and refer our IMD bulletins for any update regarding this. And now let us look at the weather warnings and forecast for next 2 weeks. So, but we have already mentioned you that Northwest India freeze spell is likely during next 2 days, that is from 23rd to 25th, with hailstorm possibilities over Punjab and West Rajasthan on 23rd, over Jammu Division, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Punjab, Haryana, West Uttar Pradesh, North Rajasthan on 24th, and over Uttarakhand on 25th. Hailstorm activity is likely on 25th and 26th over central parts of the country, that is Madhya Pradesh, Vidarbha and Chhattisgarh, where dry weather is likely to prevail during next 2 days. If we look at the thunderstorm activity over South Peninsular India, so isolated to scattered light to moderate rainfall with thunderstorm and lightning activity likely to continue over Tamil Nadu, Kerala and Andhra Pradesh during next 7 days. And freeze spell will affect South Peninsular India from this Telangana, Kerala and entire Karnataka from 24th March to 26th. If we refer Northeast India, so this activity of rainfall likely to continue over the Northeast India during next 5 days, and heavy rainfall is expected over Arunachal Pradesh and Assam Meghalaya on 23rd March, and freeze spell of isolated heavy rainfall is expected over northeastern states from 26th March to 28th March. As regards eastern parts of the country, so during 3 days, mainly dry weather likely over the eastern parts of the country. However, a freeze spell is likely to commence over the region during the period of 26 to 28. During this period, thunderstorm, hailstorm, gusty wind activity likely. If we look at rainfall for week 2, that is during the period of 31st March to 5th April, so this is very likely to experience two western disturbance, one from 3rd March to 2nd April and another from 2nd to 4th April. And under these WD and its associated cyclone circulations, scattered to fairly widespread rainfall is likely over western region and Rajasthan plains of north and central India during many days of the week, and hailstorm, thunderstorm, and lightning activity also likely during the week. And due to the trough and cyclone circulation over South Peninsular India, isolated to scattered rainfall, thunderstorm, and lightning very likely during South Peninsular India during many days of the second week. If we look at the temperature scenario, due to the rainfall activity over different parts of the country during next 2 weeks, no significant heat wave conditions likely during second week. And no cyclogenesis probability is expected during next 2 weeks as shown here. And you are requested kindly visit regularly our website mosam.imd.gov.in and also Facebook, Twitter pages, and also you can download our different apps for daily updates. This is all about today's weekly weather discussion. We will discuss on daily basis, and thereafter we will discuss with updated information next week. Till then, namaskar.